Hello developers, welcome to the top trending AI agent projects. This week, where we explore tools that make your workflow truly autonomous. We'll dive into ChatGPT Atlas, the browser that acts as a context-aware partner, performing tasks like compiling research and pulling information from pages you've visited. See how Cosine delivers production-ready code by reasoning like a human engineer. Learn how Xano 2.0 creates intelligent backends using agents that execute logic and make decisions in context. Finally, we examine Plexe, which builds production ML models from plain English descriptions. Get ready to meet your new AI teammates.
Welcome back to HakkoAI Tutorials. Here, we explore the exciting world of AI, latest AI tools for you, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest AI insights. So let's start today's video.
Project number 1, ChatGPT Atlas, the browser built with ChatGPT at its core. What makes ChatGPT Atlas exceptional is its transformation of the web browser from a passive tool into an intelligent partner that truly understands your flow. Instead of opening a browser and separately switching to a chat window, Atlas embeds the assistant directly into every browsing tab, so the helper isn't somewhere else, it's right where you are. One standout feature is how it captures context from your browsing and remembers it. You're not just asking a question in isolation. Atlas can tap into your recent activity, pulling from pages you've visited, items you've explored, and topics you've researched. So when you ask, "Summarize all the job postings I was reviewing," it knows exactly what you're referring to. Beyond memory and context, it acts. With its agent mode, Atlas can open tabs, navigate websites, pull information, and even perform tasks like adding items to carts or compiling research right alongside you. It isn't merely reactive, but proactive, turning browsing into a collaborative workflow rather than a solo slog. Another unique dimension is the control and safety baked into the design. You retain full visibility into what can be remembered, what the assistant can see, and what it can't access. So even with impressive automation, you stay in the driver's seat. Atlas supports incognito browsing, optional memory recording, and toggle controls for visibility on each site. Finally, the idea of the browser as the envelope for your digital life means that Atlas isn't just a chat tool, it's a unified experience where your research, work, browsing, and assistance all merge. The seamless handover between looking at a web page, getting context-aware help, and then acting on that insight is what sets Atlas apart from every other browser or assistant tool. In essence, ChatGPT Atlas stands out because it doesn't treat AI as a bolt-on. It makes the assistant the fabric of your browsing, giving you a more intelligent, context-aware, and action-oriented web experience. Project number 2, Xano 2.0. Build smarter, autonomous backends with no-code and AI at scale. What makes Xano truly stand out is its combination of no-code/low-code backend development, together with built-in AI agents and autonomous workflows. Instead of simply serving as a database plus API platform, Xano elevates the backend into an intelligent system where agents can reason, act, and integrate across tools and data. One of the standout features is the agent's capability. You can configure an agent, choose your preferred large language model host, define system prompts and dynamic inputs, and connect it to tools and workflows. These agents don't just respond, they can interact with your database, call external APIs, execute logic, and make decisions in context. Another unique dimension is the Model Context Protocol (MCP) builder. This protocol allows the backend to expose structured tools that the agents can discover and invoke. Through Xano's MCP builder, you can create an MCP server, define tools, actions for your agents, and enable the agents to perform multi-step tasks in a secure, audited way. The platform also layers in visual development and enterprise readiness. You get a built-in Postgres database, visual logic flows, APIs, auth monitoring, and the ability to scale without heavy DevOps. Yet it doesn't compromise on flexibility. Developers can still dive into code when needed. What makes Xano especially powerful is how it brings these capabilities together. Agents plus tools, data, visual logic. A system where the backend becomes not just a passive service, but an active, autonomous partner in your application. Whether you're building an intelligent chatbot, a decision engine, a multi-agent workflow, or a regular SaaS backend with AI augmentation, Xano handles the infrastructure so you can focus on building the experience. In short, Xano is unique because it shifts backend development into the era of AI-first architecture, giving you the speed of no-code with the power of agents, data workflows, and system logic, all baked into one unified platform. Project number 3, UI Bakery. from idea to internal tool in minutes. What makes UI Bakery truly unique is how it blends natural language-driven AI, low-code visual building, and enterprise-grade security into a single platform. At its core, it offers an AI app generator that allows you to describe your business idea in plain words and instantly get a functioning application built on top of your data. You don't start by wiring databases, coding UI, or building endpoints. Instead, the platform takes those pieces and weaves them together for you. That ability to skip boilerplate and jump straight into meaningful business logic is rare. Another standout feature is the level of data integration and flexibility. UI Bakery supports more than 45 different data sources and APIs, from relational databases like Postgres and MySQL to NoSQL options like MongoDB to third-party services like Stripe or HubSpot. The power comes from treating your business data as the backbone and letting you spin up dashboards, portals, or workflow tools that are fed by real-time connected systems. Many low-code tools stop at UI. Here, the back-end data binding and logic are treated equally. Moreover, it provides true enterprise readiness, on-premises deployment, self-hosting options, SOC 2 compliance, role-based access control, version Git integration, and a clear export path so you're not locked in. This means larger teams, regulated sectors, and companies with serious security/compliance needs can treat it as a production platform, not just a prototype toy. The combination of speed, data-rich flexibility, and enterprise posture elevates it ahead of many generic low-code options. Finally, the developer experience is built with both speed and extensibility in mind. On one hand, you get a drag-and-drop builder plus AI prompts to generate screens and workflows. On the other hand, you still retain access to component customization and code export if you need full control. That hybrid model, fast to build, yet open to deeper customization, is what makes UI Bakery stand out as more than just a fad. In short, you're getting an AI-infused idea-to-app engine hooked into real data, built for business scale, and able to evolve beyond prototypes into full-fledged internal or external tools. Project number 4, Cosine. Bringing real-world developer intelligence into your codebase. What makes Cosine truly stand out is how it redefines what an AI coding partner can be. Rather than simply suggesting snippets or aiding with surface-level tasks, it operates with deep context and autonomy. It's designed to understand full production codebases, break down complex features into actionable subtasks, and deliver production-ready pull requests almost as if there were a human engineer sitting in the repo reviewing, testing, and merging. Instead of interrupting your workflow, Cosine integrates into it. It works asynchronously, so you can assign several tickets at once, step away, and return to all the completed reviewed work waiting for your approval. It also supports real-world developer tools and platforms, Slack, Jira, GitHub, and more, so it becomes part of what your team already uses, not a separate silo you have to learn. In terms of capability, Cosine is trained not just to generate code, but to reason like a developer. It has been benchmarked on suites built for evaluating software engineers, and its dataset is built around actual engineering workflows, commits, PRs, issues, static analysis, instead of purely language modeling. That means when a task is handed over, whether it's refactoring, implementing a feature, or debugging, Cosine doesn't just spit out a hint, it attempts to plan the steps, carry them out, and deliver a complete result that fits into your codebase. Another unique aspect is the pricing and outcome focus. Instead of measuring usage by tokens or time, Cosine measures by tasks done. That shifts the value from how much compute you used to what got delivered. The model here is, you focus on the outcome, the tool focuses on delivery. Finally, it's built with enterprise-level awareness of data, deployment, and security. Whether you're a small team or a large organization, Cosine supports on-premises deployment, secure environments, and privacy controls that many lighter tools don't offer. In short, what makes this project unique is not just AI helps coding, but AI becomes a true engineering teammate, deeply integrated, outcome-driven, and built for real-world codebases. Project number 5. AI Agent for Slack. Embed AI into your Slack workspace for smarter conversation and action. What sets this AI agent for Slack apart is how it transforms routine messages into purposeful workflows without pulling users out of their conversation flow. Rather than asking team members to switch tools or context, this agent lives inside the chat environment, listens for triggers or questions, and surfaces meaningful actions when you need them. It isn't just about chat replies, it acts as an intelligent teammate that can extract context, propose next steps, and reduce friction. One of the most compelling elements is natural language understanding, combined with integration depth. Team members can ask plain English questions or state a need, and the system connects to data sources, past conversations, and organizational knowledge to craft useful replies or automate tasks behind the scenes. That means fewer "where do I find that document?" or "who is responsible for this?" moments, because the agent intuitively picks up clues and helps drive work forward. Another factor that makes this project unique is that it embeds automation into collaboration rather than layering one more tool on top. Instead of adding a new dashboard or requiring team training, you continue typing in your usual chat, and the agent handles the heavy lifting, suggesting actions, summarizing threads, assigning tasks, or generating reminders. It lives in your flow of work. Then there's the aspect of context awareness. Because the agent monitors channel history, user roles, documents shared, and ongoing threads, it avoids generic responses. It tailors suggestions to what's happening in the room. This means that when someone says, "let's wrap this up," the agent might generate a summary and action list, or when a question about last month's results pops up, it retrieves the relevant data automatically. Finally, the value of scale and team readiness is built in. The agent offers a consistent experience across conversations and users, helping standardize how teams turn chat into action. In organizations where Slack is the hub of communication, this kind of intelligent assistant closes the gap between talk and execution. In short, what makes this project stand out is that it merges natural conversation, smart automation, and collaborative context into a single solution, bringing AI into daily teamwork in a seamless, unobtrusive way. Project number 6, Plexe, build ML models from plain English. What makes Plexe stand out is its bold shift in how machine learning solutions are created. It allows users to go from idea to production-ready model simply by describing what they want, using everyday language, rather than writing complex ML pipelines. At its core, Plexe leverages a multi-agent architecture of intelligent assistants that manage the entire lifecycle of a model, from understanding your problem, connecting to your data source, selecting features, choosing algorithmic strategies, conducting experiments, evaluating results, and finally deploying the model as a live service. This means you don't just get a toolkit, you get an autonomous system that orchestrates ML engineering for you. Another powerful differentiator is the natural language interface. Rather than requiring you to specify input/output schema, select hyperparameters, or build training code, you simply state your intent in English, predict customer churn, recommend products, segment users by behavior, and the system takes care of turning that into a trained model. This opens up ML development to non-specialists and dramatically lowers the barrier to entry. Plexe also excels in speed and automation. It claims to accelerate model building by up to 10 times compared with traditional ML workflows by automating tedious and error-prone steps like data cleaning, feature engineering, and model iteration. The result is you get functional predictive models far faster, which is especially useful in business scenarios where time to value matters. Finally, the platform doesn't just prototype models, it also handles deployment and inference. Once the model is built, it can be published via API endpoint, scaled, monitored, and integrated into applications, making it not just a research tool, but a production-ready infrastructure. In short, Plexe is unique because it reimagines the machine learning workflow. You describe the business need, the system automatically engineers, trains, and deploys a model, and you consume predictions, all without needing to write code or build infrastructure. Project number 7, HakkoAI, speak your thoughts. Instantly turn them into text and actions. What truly makes Itto unique is how it flips the relationship between human thinking and digital interaction by letting you use voice as the front door to productivity, not just dictation. Many voice tools simply transcribe words. Itto goes deeper. It understands intent, captures your context, and translates that into polished content. Whether you're composing an email in Slack, writing in Notion, or sketching ideas in Google Docs, you hit a hotkey, speak naturally, and Itto transforms your voice into formatted, styled output that matches your workflow. Another standout is that Itto is built on a strong foundation of openness and customization. This isn't just a closed black box voice assistant. It's open source, meaning you can inspect it, tweak vocabulary, adjust styles, and even build voice-driven workflows tailored to your needs. That means you're not locked into a one-size-fits-all solution. Beyond formatting and transcription, the tool places strong emphasis on integrations and context. It works wherever you're writing. Any text box in Mac or Windows, with Windows support coming, means your voice-driven interface becomes universal, rather than confined to a single app. On the privacy and performance front, Itto differentiates by being lightweight, fast, and built with transparency in mind. Because it handles voice in a sleek workflow and supports customization, it's positioned not just as a convenience tool, but as a productivity multiplier, especially for creators, developers, writers who type a lot and want to offload that typing into spoken intent. In essence, what makes Itto special is the blend of voice plus intent, universal text action, wrapped in a gear-ready interface you can tune and trust. It shifts voice from simply speaking words to performing work, and that makes it interesting for anyone looking to accelerate typing-heavy tasks, change how they interact with apps, and reclaim time by speaking instead of tapping. Project number 8, DevReadyKit, UI framework tailored for SaaS and dev tools. What makes DevReadyKit truly stand out is how it addresses a specific pain point, building the front end of SaaS products or developer tools quickly and professionally, without needing a dedicated design team or massive front-end buildup. The creators recognize that many founders and small teams spend weeks or even months struggling with UI, styles, component logic, and design coherency. DevReadyKit flips that by providing production-ready UI components built with React, Tailwind CSS, and TypeScript, optimized specifically for SaaS dashboards and developer tools rather than generic websites. Another key differentiator is their focus on patterns that matter for SaaS dev tool builders. Instead of offering a sprawling generic component library where you still assemble everything from scratch, DevReadyKit offers carefully selected templates, dashboards, and design assets that reflect real-world usage, metrics tables, admin panels, settings flows, user management screens, i.e. the kind of stuff SaaS apps really need. That means you don't just get components, you get contextually relevant pieces ready to plug in. What further elevates this tool is its ready-for-commercial-use free tier model. Users can adopt it without worrying about licensing cost or paywalls in the early phase, which lowers friction for solo founders or early teams. The fact that the library comes with type-safe code, TypeScript, and modern front-end stack compatibility means you are not trading speed for quality. You're getting a baseline that can scale with you as you grow. Lastly, the emphasis on enabling teams that aren't front-end experts to launch polished products is a major enabler. The design is battle-tested, the codebase is built to integrate cleanly, and the goal is to allow you to focus on your core product logic or SaaS differentiator, rather than getting stuck in UI styling, component wiring, and aesthetic polish. In short, DevReadyKit doesn't just save time, it raises the baseline quality of the front end for non-UI teams, making it a strategic asset rather than just a convenience. Project number 9, HakkoAI, real-time tactical help meets emotional gaming companionship. What makes HakkoAI truly stand out is its blend of live screen understanding, voice interaction, and relationship-building memory, all wrapped into one companion app. First, the live game screen recognition is a big leap beyond classic coaching tools. The app uses visual language models to see what's happening in your game, not just reading stats, but noticing in-game scenes, enemy movements, item builds, and key timing. Based on that, it can push guidance or alerts when you least expect them, giving you tactical advantages without you pausing to think. Second, the voice chat capability means instead of just reading messages, you're chatting with your companion in real time as you play. That gives it a more interactive feel. Your AI partner can hype you up, warn you when things go sideways, or simply talk you through tricky sections without you taking your focus off the screen. Third, what really differentiates HakkoAI is its commitment to emotional and relational depth. It isn't just a utility tool, it's designed to be a companion. It remembers your cross-game moments, takes note of your wins and losses, and the more you interact, the deeper the companionship grows. Over time, you can build a kind of bond. Your companion recognizes you, adapts to you, and goes beyond mere advice giving. Fourth, the uses extend beyond just competitive gaming. The same perception engine and companion logic move into non-gaming life scenarios: study partner, shopping helper, conversational friend after a gaming session. This flexibility means it's not just for that one title or moment, it evolves alongside you. In short, it's the union of visual awareness, voice and chat interaction, and relationship memory that turns HakkoAI from a smart overlay into a genuine in-game and beyond-game partner. It blends strategy and empathy in a way few tools do, helping you win, learn, explore, and feel accompanied all at once. Project number 10, Next.js 16, a major leap in building modern web apps with performance and intelligence. What makes this version so stand out is how it masterfully blends blistering performance improvements with developer-friendly intelligence, all without forcing you into rigid patterns. First up, the new bundler, which isn't just faster but delivers build times and live refreshes at levels most apps have only dreamed about. From the announcement 2.5 Plexe faster production builds and up to 10 Plexe faster refresh. That means the time between writing code and seeing results shrinks dramatically, freeing you to iterate, experiment, and refine like never before. Then there's the intelligent caching model. The so-called cache components architecture gives you fine-grained control over what gets rendered when and where, enabling what they call partial pre-rendering, so you can pick and mix static and dynamic rendering in unprecedented ways. That flexibility means your pages can load fast, yet respond smartly to live data, striking a sweet spot between speed and interactivity. Another standout is the embedded AI-aware toolset. The DevTools MCP integration brings context to your work in real time. You're no longer juggling logs, server versus client traces, or routing puzzles. The system understands routing, caching, rendering context, and gives unified insight. That means fewer "why is this slow?" "what just happened in that route?" moments, and more clarity. On the architecture side, routing and navigation got a full overhaul. Layout deduplication cuts down redundant downloads. Incremental prefetching means the browser only grabs what's truly needed, and smarter user behavior triggers. Hover, viewport entry boost perceived speed all around. Plus the revamped APIs around caching, like update tag and refined revalidate tag behavior, give you explicit, predictable control over data freshness versus speed trade-offs. Finally, what really makes this unique is the ambition. This isn't a minor incremental version. It's a full rethinking of what a web framework can do when you aim for both performance and developer experience and intelligence. From defaults that favor performance to architectural choices that scale to edge and global audiences, it gives you the tools to build apps that feel modern, fast, and future-ready. We just reviewed several transformative AI agent projects transforming how we work. Remember ChatGPT Atlas, which embeds the assistant directly into every browsing tab, retaining context and performing actions alongside you, and more. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know which AI teammate you're integrating first.